Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so happy to be here. Hi there. Hi everyone. Thank you all so much for that really warm welcome. It's an honor to be back at NCAI, and I'm really happy to be here to have an opportunity to talk about what I'm up to these days. So, I'm running for governor of New Mexico. I first want to say that we've created a tremendous amount of momentum, not just in New Mexico, but across the country. We've done 2 statewide tours. We have 33 counties in our really large state. I've met with almost every single tribe in my state, and I started the first ever campaign Tribal Leader Advisory Council, which has been so beneficial to me, because I believe that you should bring tribes together for a seat at the table early and often. So I'm very grateful to have that opportunity. And you know, why does it matter that we have the very first Native American woman governor in the history of our country? Because representation matters. Because representation matters. I am intent on leaving the ladder down. If other Native women see that I can run and win a campaign for governor of a state in the United States, that means they can do it too. And I'll be right there. And I'll be right there behind them, holding the ladder and helping them to climb. New Mexico can also be a model for other states. We have 23 tribes in New Mexico. Other states have a number of tribes in their states. Perhaps the governor and the state government doesn't have the best relationship they should with tribes. I've seen this time and again. I want to make sure that I can be an influence on those governors, to make sure that they know and understand that building relationships with their tribal communities will not only help the state, it'll help every single citizen in that state. I can inform other governors on how to support Native communities, how to empower economic development, which benefits the entire state, how to protect ICWA from legal challenges, address the missing and murdered Indigenous peoples issue, and also protect sacred sites, and so much more. Not only that, but governors are on the front lines of the terrible chaos and cruelty that's coming out of this administration on our people. Right? Cuts to Medicaid, cuts to SNAP benefits, cuts to Indian Health Service, cuts to Indian education, cuts. Those cuts are harming our people, and I believe very strongly that I have the ability to fight back against that, to hold feet to the fire, to make sure that we are instilling and making sure that the federal government lives up to its trust and treaty obligations to our people and our tribal governments. I have a record, and that's what I'm running on. I've been a member of Congress. I was the Congresswoman for New Mexico's 1st Congressional District. I was able to get across the finish line and have it signed into law, the Native American Business Incubators Act, the Progress Act. The Progress Act, Chairman. The Not Invisible Act that addressed the missing and murdered Indigenous peoples crisis. And, yes, thank you. And I was also very honored to serve as the Native American Caucus Chair, where Sharice and I were co-chairs. We were proud to serve together. At the Interior Department, I was very proud that we got across the finish line over 400 co-stewardship agreements. We were able to move land into trust for so many of you. We put the Bureau of Indian Affairs on equal footing with all the other bureaus in the department. We had funding for new industries in tribal communities, solar, conservation, wind energy. We had the Tribal Electrification Program, which powered many homes and helped tribes to have a new source of energy for their people. We worked on water settlements, and above all, we we've got across the finish line the boarding school initiative with 2 reports that yielded an apology from the President of the United States. And I'll just say that I'm not finished yet. And that's why I'm running. Because together I believe that we can stand up for our elders, veterans, our children, students, our marginalized communities, and more. We can make sure everyone can see a doctor when they're sick. We can lower costs. We can make our schools better. We can ensure that law enforcement has what they need to address crime and to tackle the root causes of crime. I am so honored that I have the endorsements of New Mexico Native Vote, Advanced Native Leadership, which is a national organization. I have the endorsement of our beloved Senator Ben Ray Lujan, Congresswoman Teresa Ledger Fernandez, Congressman Gabe Vasquez, Congresswoman Melanie Stansberry, and over 80 local elected officials and organizations across New Mexico. I look so forward, thank you very much. I look so forward to rolling up my sleeves alongside all of you. I am ready to lead, and I want us all to lead. If you're thinking about running for office, run for office. Thank you all so much.